Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. B. Meena, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce and Vice Principal Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adayar, Chennai. In this video, you are going to learn how to calculate the machine hour rate. Before going into the explanation to work out the machine hour rate, just we'll have a small intro on this topic. This calculation will be extensively used by the manufacturing industries where their production is based on machines extensively. They, instead of using more labor, some of the industries may using more machines. In those industries, they want to know what is the expenses, what is the cost, what is the running expenses for each and every machine inside the factory that is made use for production purpose. So for that purpose only, most of the companies want to know what is the cost incurred for running a machine for 1 hour. So there is a format how to calculate the machine hour rate. Click the I button to watch my previous videos on various topics covered in cost accounting. Look at the slide. This is the format of machine hour rate on how to calculate the machine hour rate. This format have two main headings. One is fixed or standing charges. Another one is variable or machine expenses. So under variable expenses or machine expenses, only three items will come. That is depreciation, repairs and maintenance, and power. So only these three items are applicable under machine expenses. If you are looking at the problem where you are going to work out the machine hour rate, you just identify these three expenses to be posted under this category machine expenses. If you see any other expenses apart from this three, you could have post under this fixed or standing charges. So how to prepare the for how to for calculate the machine hour rate by following this format means, first of all you need to divide the expenses into two. One is machine expenses, another one is standing charges. So under machine expenses, only depreciation, repairs and maintenance and power alone will come. Apart from this expenses, any other expenses will be posted under what charges? Standing charges. So these are all the examples of standing charges or fixed charges. Supervision, rent, insurance, lighting, heating, consumable stores. Okay. Then all the expenses, whether it is given for a week or for a month or for a quarter or for a half yearly or for a year, it has to be converted, or for a life, it has to be converted for 1 hour. So that is the second column I allotted in this format. So particulars, one column, amount per hour. All the expenses must be converted for 1 hour in order to know what is the cost incurred for running a machine for 1 hour. So before going into this calculations and the format, first of all, we have to complete the working notes to calculate the depreciation per hour. You know the formula, you are studying from +1. The formula is cost of the machine plus installation charges. If installation charges given the problem is added, and this minus scrap value divided by the estimated life of the machine. That means how many hours that machine can run for its full life. Okay, so this is the formula always you need to make use to calculate the depreciation per hour as a working notes. The first calculation you need to be made before going into this format. Okay, so this is the format on how to calculate the machine hour rate. Expenses must be classified into two. One is standing charges, other one is machine expenses. Under machine expenses, only this three will come: depreciation, repairs, power. Apart from this, all other expenses will come under the category of standing or fixed charges. Let me check one problem on understanding how to calculate the machine hour rate. So look at this problem. Calculate the missioner rate for a mission A from the following data. The cost of the mission is 16,000, estimated scrap value is 1,000, effective working life is 10,000 hours, running time per 4 weekly period is given 160 hours, average cost of repairs and maintenance per 4 weekly period is 120, standing charges allocated to a mission A per 4 weekly period is 40, power used by the machine 4 units per hour at a cost of 5 pies per unit. So this is the problem. We are going to calculate the machine hour rate for the machine A. Okay, before going into the format, let me complete the working notes of calculating depreciation per hour. Look at this solution. I complete the working notes. Depreciation per hour. What is the cost of the machine? 16,000. What is the scrap value? 1,000. And what is the life of the machine? Life of the machine is 10,000 hours. So the first three information I can make use to calculate the depreciation per hour, because the cost of the machine is given, scrap value is given, and installation charges were not given this problem. So if it is given means I can add it. If it is not given, leave it. And then working life of the machine is 10,000 hours. So 16,000 minus 1,000 divided by 10,000 hours. If you did this calculation, you will come to know what is the depreciation per hour. That is the first working to be made before going into the format for calculating the machine hour rate. Then as usual, I can put the format calculation of machine hour rate by having these two columns, particulars and amount per hour. Under particulars, I'll write the first information as standing charges. In this problem, standing charges is given directly without splitting the expenses in this problems. The problem itself as the information standing charges, but the standing charges is given for 4 weeks. The 40 rupees is the for 4 weeks. I want to convert for 1 hour. I want to convert for 1 hour. For that only this information is given. What is that? Running time for 4 weekly period is how many hours? 160 hours. So this information I can make use. This 160 hours is the machine running time for 4 weeks period. This information is given for calculating the standing charges 40 rupees, which is given for 4 weekly, which has to be converted for 1 hour. Okay. So how to do this calculation? Standing charges 40 rupees divided by 160 hours means I'll get amount per hour is 0.25, because 40 rupees for 4 weeks means what is for 1 hour means then I need to use this information. This is the running time for 4 weeks period. So 40 rupees for 4 weeks means what is for 1 hour means. So 40 rupees divided by 160 hours. That will tells you what is the standing charges for machine A for 1 hour. Then I will move on to the next expenses, machine expenses. Under machine expenses, I will transact the depreciation per hour, which I calculated in the working notes 1.5. Okay, then what is the next information available? Repairs and maintenance also given for 4 weekly period, that is 120. So 120 divided by 160. So what is my answer? 0.75. Okay, then what about the power? Power used for 1 hour is 4 units. So 4 units and each unit costs 5 pies. So 0.05. So 4 into 0.05, that gives you zero point 0.2. If you add all these amounts, you will get the value 2.7. This is the answer as machine hour rate. So before I'm going to conclude my video, whenever you are going to calculate the machine hour rate, look at the problem and categorize the expenses which are all come under machine, which are all come under standing charges. Under machine expenses, only three things will come, that is depreciation, repairs and maintenance, and power. Apart from this three, if you are seeing any other expenses given in the problem, that will be posted only in the standing charges. So all the expenses, whatever you are posting in the particulars column, that has to be converted for 1 hour. Then only you can able to calculate what is the machine hour rate. Before going into the format, you need to work out the depreciation per hour by using the formula cost of the machine plus installation charges minus scrap value divided by what is the estimated life of the machine. So thanks for watching my video. See you again in next video. I will teach you some more problems in machine hour rate. Keep supporting by me by sharing my videos to your known circle. Subscribe my channel. click the bell button. We will see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.